Well, Ronnie, welcome back to the show.
Thanks very much, Brian.
On today's episode, contentious one. Best place to view wedding band.
Go.
So, yeah, go. So you ring up your band, the usual story. They're available for your date. Generally, the next question or the third question after price, where can we see you live?
Yeah.
There's, mixed thoughts and from every band. What's your take on it?
Okay. There's different customers.
You tell me your take and then I'll disagree.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know how you stand on it. Go on.
Well, for a start, right, we all put up content online, like videos. We put up videos there recently to give people an idea. The videos are recorded, the music is recorded live, and it's
all
snazzy.
All live, yeah.
And people sometimes will just go, that's enough for me. I like their style, I like how they look, I like how they sound. Booked. Someone else will go, played at my sister's wedding, booked. Someone else will go, heard about them, been referred, want to hear them. What are the options? Showcases can be...
so the three options.
Three
really.
options.
Well, showcases...
Go to see us at a wedding.
Or maybe a pub gig.
Or a pub gig,
yeah.
Which we don't really do. But that would be for other bands or whatever.
Yeah.
That's and it is a great way to showcase, playing in the pub and that. Although you'd be playing stuff that be kind of maybe different or whatever.
Yeah.
Showcase wise, it's great. It's like a big interview. Everyone's in there watching you. You get to play around with different songs you may or may not play as well, and just give people a taste of different genres of music. It's great. The time the showcase is fixed, it may not or may suit certain people to see you.
Yeah.
So you could have a busy showcase or you could have a quiet showcase, and that's a risk in itself.
Yeah, like
right?
if it's at a wedding fair, generally they are at 2:00 on a Sunday. Sometimes a wedding fair gets busy between 3 and 4 or...
Yeah, and if you're playing at a wedding fair, that's a plus because you've got people who are coming in to see a florist as well as the wedding venue, as well as the cake maker and stuff. So you're tying in with all of that. Yeah. And we've done quite a few of those with Kilronan Castle, we'll say, for example, and for Lough Rynn.
You play during the day.
And they allow us to play live, and that's golden. Me standing at a table with a pull-up saying late night radio band, and me standing, hey, we're a great band, fair. Come on, book us. I mean, book what? So whereas inside in Kilronan and Lough Rynn, we're playing live on a stage. Yeah, it's a winner. It's an absolute winner. It's a gift. So there's that. Then there's to come and see you at someone's wedding, and that's where it can be a bit tricky because. Say you're a guy or a gal or whatever, and you're into a particular type of music that you want played at your wedding, and you turn up then to see Ronnie and Duignan and the lads playing at a wedding, and the bride on that particular occasion has said, I like a lot of country, lads. Can we do quite a bit of country in the first half? Whereas we've got AC/DC Dave outside that wants to see you. Yeah. So he comes in and sees that you're just doing country all night, and they'll go, here, do you know what? They're not the band for us.
Generally, they tend to stay for about 10 to 15 minutes as well, which isn't a big snapshot.
No, no. In fact, you're right. I mean, the best time to see you would probably be in the second half of your set, but that makes it late for people to come and see you.
Yeah.
Mightn't suit them,
And again, that goes in reverse then. They mightn't see any waltzes or jives.
True.
And the couple at the door, that's what they might want to see.
Yeah, that is very true because we had a couple came to see us there the other night and they said, do you do any country stuff? And I was like, what time did you get in? We got in just to start the second half. I'm like, we would have done that in the first half.
Yeah. I think one of the benefits of seeing a band at a wedding, I think, is just to judge the interaction with the crowd and the sound.
Yeah.
And the lights, like as in the production.
Yeah.
Not so much what... the exact song they're doing at the time you look in.
No. Because everyone has a different
don't go to
music.
a door and go, oh no, they're doing too much country, or they're like you're saying.
Yeah.
Talk to them, and that's a big thing. I'll just jump in with. I think you should always, if you go and see a band, talk to them after. If you're leaning on the not happy side, ring them up and just say, we saw you last night.
Yep.
We were going to go for you, but.
Yeah.
And then the band might go, oh no,
hold
on, that's exactly, the opposite of what we can do. You didn't see, like you said, it was a country wedding. We generally don't do that,
That's a gift. We had, I've only
do that.
I've only ever had one person.
You generally just don't hear from them again if you have somebody that comes, and you can know sometimes if they come to the door and like that, it's, you're doing a few country songs or something like that. And they just and you're thinking, they've got the wrong idea, and
but it's invaluable. I remember this woman
and still not interrupting you again.
No, you're right.
But what they could do is turn up And if you want to call it maybe a lesser band than late night radio, and they could be doing 500 miles, say, at the right crowd at the right time, and the floor could be packed. But that could be the best part of that night for that band. Where the rest, you know what I mean? Where
it's true.
You know, so it's I think it's nice to see the band live just to get a feel for it, but not judge the songs they're doing.
No. You got to go in and just look at the band, listen to the band, and go, how do these sound? How do they look? You know, because every wedding's different.
Yeah,
big time.
Yeah,
you know,
music-wise.
Yeah, and just some weddings then as well. Look, they can be more difficult than this, you know what I mean? Like a challenge to get people out on the floor. And it depends on the dynamic of the crowd. Are they from two different areas? One could be group, and I'm only just using it as an example, from a different part of the country.
Yeah.
And
might be mixing
that well together, you know?
Yeah.
So you have to work a little bit of a magic with that too, you know?
Yeah, and then, well, there's pros and cons. See, the showcase then, my argument with that in one way is you don't get to see the band interact with the crowd. So
true.
It's okay. Like I'd kind of say, like, any band could put 15 minutes tight together and go up on a stage and spend 3 hours getting the sound right. And you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
They could be there the day before getting the sound right, or they could have an engineer coming in that they don't usually have, and it could look and sound immaculate. But that could fall apart at a wedding. Yeah. That might not be, you know.
That's true. And like, even when we do showcases, as Donnacha or the Donal or lads will tell you, Dave will tell you, I'll do the whole, right, everybody clap, like I would at a wedding, you know.
Same,
and I know it's,
you're in wedding mode. Yeah.
People down the floor going, Jesus Christ, you know, there's no dance floor, nothing there, you know.
Yeah.
But you got to showcase that part of it too, you know. The showmanship.
The showcase, there's no atmosphere. Like,
no, it's more. It is definitely different. But
and then there's another angle is, I say, when you go to see a band live at a wedding, it's not a concert. So, you know, in one way, you shouldn't be listening to the songs again going, you know, well, I don't particularly like their version. You know, if the floor is full.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, the band are playing for the floor, like.
Yeah. Keep them on the floor.
You're not playing for the couple at the door necessarily.
No, exactly.
And the gang that are in the room, there's a few drinks on board. It's a party that's going on. You know, you're working that.
90% of people turn up at a wedding to have the crack.
Yeah.
Have fun. It's a party.
Yeah.
Do you know, who doesn't like playing for a party? I love playing weddings. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are there to enjoy themselves. They're meeting you 50% of the way or more.
Yeah.
It's about you just reaching them now and just pulling them and bringing them the rest of the way.
Exactly.
You know?
And then the other thing, I suppose, is booking bands from pub gigs.
Mm-hmm. I think pub gigs are a winner. Like, you know, if they suit your band and whatever, I think it's a winner because, you're going to be giving it socks. You know, if you have a good lead guy or a good singer guy or whatever, or gal, you're going to be giving it socks and you're able to do tunes as well that you mightn't do in a wedding set, you know.
That you could do in a wedding set.
Yeah, and you might even inspire some of the couples to go, Janie Mac, that 90s stuff they did was mighty there. I want that included in my set on the night. Yeah. You know?
Then the flip side of that too is every pub band doesn't necessarily transfer over into a great wedding band.
That's true too.
It is tough for couples because, like, there's so many. Even for us, we can't really agree on where the best place, because there's a little bit of a showcase that's good and bad, seen live, good and bad. You know, so
it's all of the above.
Yeah,
isn't it really?
It's
you know,
and then are the videos online live? You need to look at that too. You know,
I know, and you'll know, and that when you see a band's, this is recorded live and and you listen to it and you're going, no way. Yeah, that's a studio. Them lads went into the studio and then they just dubbed.
Like a lot of Michael Bublé's albums are live.
Are they?
Yeah.
He's a lively lad.
The best mic ever. He can be over here and
I know well, you know.
No, but you know what I mean. There's fix-ups, you know.
There is, yeah. But look at.
Well, there's fix-ups and then there's completely, you know, miming 100% over a track from the studio.
Yeah. Oh, and I've seen a few bands now as well with backing tracks from Karaoke version as the band part. Just they're singing on top of it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And they put it up and say
we'll
it's
put
live.
Links to those bands in the description.
We will, it just down below here. Yeah.
No, but they did, and that's, you know, I think probably if you follow a band or look them up on Facebook and Instagram, you're going to see real live clips, you know, in the stories and stuff like that.
Yeah, true.
I think, you know.
Sometimes I'll take if there's a part in the night, I don't know if you've noticed on our Facebook page or Instagram, I might
I
video.
don't follow you. No.
I know you don't. I wouldn't blame you.
I know.
And I do a little videos from the stage. Yeah. You know, Now, the sound mightn't be great because, again, remember, we've no amps or nothing on stage. The PA is in front of us, so you don't really hear much back. But it can capture the atmosphere of what's going on in the room, you know, if there's a bit of magic going on. Because some nights there's great energy altogether, and it works both ways. When people are energized on the floor and they're having the crack, we lift it a gear again, and then they lift it a gear again. They see that you're enjoying yourself and that you're in the moment of it. And, you know, the music, I know it's a job. There's no doubt about it. It's been, I have 4 children at home who eat Weetabix every morning, and it pays for that. But there's a lot more to it. You know what I mean? It's not digging holes. It's
not the worst job in the world.
No, it's not.
By any means.
It's not by any means. And, you know, we love it.
And you have to remind yourself, even when you're having a bad night, you know, where the crowd like that, it might be a bit, you know, of a challenge or whatever, it's still not a bad job. Like,
it's great.
You know.
And there's moments where we're on stage at a wedding, and we're in the middle of a song, and we just look around at each other, and we're all feeling there's something happening here. There's a magic.
Yeah.
And to be fair, a lot of that is driven by the couples themselves.
That's important too, when we're talking about checking out bands on live, that the band, I suppose it's hard to know from a show, but that they gel and get on with each other, because you can see the chemistry.
We don't have to say a word.
Yeah. We have a couple of hand signals and that's it.
And everyone knows what song we're doing. Now I'll do some daft things, like Footloose, I'll start shaking my foot, or walking on sunshine, or you know what I mean?
That's mine, 9 to 5.
9 to 5, yeah.
Yeah, there's
sometimes
a few
I'll just go, can I have a burger after I'm finished this gig, or something like that. But, you know, going back to what I was just saying there about couples on the floor, I think it's so, couples don't understand the importance of being on the floor and dancing at their own wedding.
Yeah. It always gives a lift.
It always does.
You see the weddings where the bride and groom kind of disappear out to the bar.
Nah, it just doesn't.
Whereas if they stay on the floor.
There's always, not all the time, obviously.
But there's always an extra 10 people if the bride is on the floor going to be around.
They want to dance with you.
Guaranteed.
They want to dance. It's not even a case of letting you down. They want to go out on the floor and dance with you and show their support for you on their wedding day. You're putting on a savage party for everybody. You're feeding them.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean? Like, you're giving them a great day, and you know, they want to share that with you and show their appreciation for you. So they'll go out on the floor and dance with you.
Yeah.
But again, you know, and bridesmaids as well, get stuck in there, like, you know.
Yeah.
You're not off the hook either.
No. Oh. So we didn't really answer the question.
No,
best place to see a wedding band everywhere.
All of them. It's like, what's the best social media or way of marketing yourself? Right? Nearly there. I'm nearly there.
Okay.
Just,
no, I'll remember this.
That's
what I'm going to say.
Is people say, oh, Insta's better than Facebook, or, you know, no, a bit of Insta, a bit of Instagram,
Facebook.
a bit of Facebook,
a bit of Twitter, LinkedIn,
a bit of Twitter,
TikTok.
A bit of...
You on TikTok yet? No.
TikTok? No. I don't know what that is. A bit of Snapchat. No, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
And different sort of things like that. Your website.
Yeah.
You know, and you're playing.
Yeah.
Playing at a wedding, you're showcasing to all the guests that are there. So between the whole lot, you'll get a little bit from each thing, you know, I think.
And being honest, I think, put up live stuff. You know,
I think so.
Yeah, I think you have to.
I think so. But you'll always know.
I had a moment there where I generally put a clip up near the end of the night, because the song you're finishing with, you know what happens, there's a circle again and I don't mind doing a clip, because I don't like taking clips at somebody's wedding either. You know what I mean? Yeah. But Lisa, wife, was sitting beside me with the phone, right, and she was going through the Instagram stories. That came on. She just skipped it. I was like, you didn't watch? She goes, it's the same all the time.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Ellie, my daughter, in the back. I'd skip that too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to come up with a different idea for rather than.
Yeah, well, you're clever now. When
Journey,
it comes to that
don't stop believing.
First, you're a clever guy now when it
get
comes
a different
to that
song. But yeah, and I was going to say there, like, I suppose putting research into the band is almost as important as the venue. You know, where people go, you know, they spend weeks going around to all these venues, you know. So do your research with a band, as in maybe check them out at a showcase, pub gig, live wedding. Do your research online as well.
And listen to people's recommendations.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, when you think about...
Reviews on Facebook.
For sure.
I always go to them because they're genuine. Yeah. You know, some of these wedding websites now, you can have 407 5-star reviews.
Yeah. Sure, I could go in and spend all day writing them myself.
Yeah.
You know, not that I would, obviously. I don't condone that sort of behaviour. But as I was saying there,
must review each other on after.
But listen to other people. When you think about, most people go to weddings, right? And if you said to them the next day, "Who was the band playing last night?" 90%, well, not 90, but 60% would say, "Cheers, I haven't a clue."
Yeah,
don't know. So if someone has said to you, "Listen, there's a great band we seen at a wedding there. It was the Brian McDermott band, or it was the I nearly said the Ronnie.
You said the Ronnie Duignan band. I'd be worried if I was the lads now.
Jesus, no. The Late Night Radio Band.
For you got big plans, Ronnie, have you?
No. Don't worry about that. For them to remember that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because most people don't. So that's a heavy
It's nice when you see them taking pictures of the roll-up.
Ah, yeah, for sure.
Things like that to remember you too.
I'd love to see people sharing more videos of us playing, but you can't.
They might share this one.
They might share this one, yeah.
Although you're not playing it. Well, we'll have to get you in for a song. Actually, I was going to do, I didn't even say this to you, I was going to do maybe like an outside broadcast type thing to look at your PA. Go to a rehearsal someday you're set up and maybe get a song from you.
A breakdown.
Get a song from, Late Night Radio or the Ronnie Duignan Band.
The rig flute. The rig rundown.
Yeah, no, but we will. We'll do that as well because it's important. So, again, we didn't answer the question.
No, we didn't. So
we'll
the answer is
ramble for 20 minutes.
Well, it's everything, isn't it?
Where's the best place to see your band? There's no best place.
Because the other thing as well is not everyone's comfortable going to see you at someone else's wedding.
Yeah,
for a start.
Yeah. Now, jumping in, some bands, you see, it's all over the place. Some bands will say they don't like people coming to the wedding because it's private and whatever. I'd say 99% of my couples have done exactly the same thing.
Oh, of course.
Because we generally steer away from the showcases because there's no atmosphere. Mm-hmm. And, like a couple coming to the back of the room for 10 minutes, I've never had an issue. Now generally I check with the couple, that kind of thing. But like...
no, it's a bit of an unwritten rule, to be fair.
Yeah, I think most couples have done exactly the same thing. Yeah. And at that stage, it's not like crashing a wedding. You're going into the ceremony when the vows are on.
No.
Like this is people are in and out. There's people come to afters. A couple standing, they're just watching the band for 10 minutes.
Yeah. And they turn up dressed appropriately.
Yeah.
That's important too, because
that would be if you are going to see a band. Maybe don't turn up in jeans and runners.
No, we had a couple of couples who've turned up to see us play, and I thought they came from the Olympic Village. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not a good look at someone's wedding. But yeah, that's it. A little bit.
So there's no best place.
No, there's lots of options.
Lots of options
to suit everybody. So
and there's no bad place. Like a showcase might work. Again, it depends. There's good bands doing showcases that'd be unbelievable at a wedding.
Yep.
But then there's probably terrible bands.
Yep.
Doing showcases that look good, and they might have one of those promo videos you're on about with a backing track, karaoke track, and then that could fall apart at a wedding.
Absolutely.
So if you can catch bands in as many places as possible, that'll be the answer.
Get a feel
for them and reviews and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So best of luck.
And we won an award, you see.
Did you?
We never.
I'll edit that out. That's fine.
Oh, great. Thanks.
No, what did you win the award for? How much did that cost? How much did that cost?
Well, $1 million. No, we won best wedding band in Connacht. There at the Irish Wedding Awards.
Yeah.
It's just Connacht, like
best wedding band around Leitrim, is it?
What?
Based
we
in
are,
Leitrim,
because Connacht is in Leitrim, as you know.
But I mean that's narrowed it down. Like.
It does, yeah. So and that's had the fun.
Who was that with?
Irish Wedding Awards. Yeah.
So I won the Mrs. to Be one years ago. It was funny because I wasn't advertising with them, and the way they used to do. I don't know if they still do live on Twitter. That's how they put out the results.
Okay.
And Lisa was in the kitchen. She's like, "You're after win best wedding band of the year." I forget what year it was. I was 16 or something. I was like, "What?" And so obviously that was genuine.
Yep.
Because I didn't give them any money.
That's good.
But it
is good.
I suppose tying it back into the best place to see wedding bands when it comes to awards as well. Like there's good and bad, but it's no harm if there is a few there.
No, it doesn't do you a bit of harm at all. No, it's good. It's good.
You have to be at it. You have to be above a certain level to get an award. Even the worst award. You have to be above a certain level. Well, who does them now? Does wedding? Which one do you?
We're Irish Wedding Awards.
Yeah, Weddings Online do them.
Weddings Online do Mr. and Mrs. To Be.
Mr. To Be. They do them. There's a lot of awards.
There's a few there. Yeah.
I won. Was it Ireland's Premier Wedding Band Award there last year? Yeah.
Well done, Brian.
From Ireland's premier wedding band.ie.
Well done, Brian. And did you...
That cost me about €50.
That's your own website, of course.
To design the site and host it. It cost me and buy the badge. About 50 quid. It was worth it, though. I know. It was a bit of a joke, a bit of a stab at the whole thing, because like awards, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, well, they don't do it. They're good. Look, it's a recognition of
it's American
that you're doing
too,
something
I suppose,
right. Yeah, but you know,
and like that, yeah. Look, if a band have a few awards or above a certain level, it's no harm.
I think so. Like, you know, we put a lot of work into what we do, and it's nice to get an award for no matter what. You know, it's great.
So that's it, Ronnie. So there's no bad options when you're looking for a wedding band. Many places as you can. Yeah, many places as you can. And if you're unsure about the band or any good, get in touch with me, Ronnie.
Ronnie,
we'll let you know.
The hotline,
the Ronnie hotline. All right, Ronnie. Well, that's it. Thanks for coming in and not clearing that up.
Yeah,
and then we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Brian. Cheers.